Well, hello, it's Michelle from Michelle's Ink It Stamp It, and today I am going to finish up on the No-Sew Never Been Seen Before journal. It is very easy, and I think you guys will really like it if you make one. So I made this one. I didn't have a prototype, so I made myself up a little prototype, and I'll show you that in a minute. But what I forgot to do on this one was to make the cover. I told you I was going to cut all the fussy stuff out, so there it is right there. So I will put that over here, and let me get my little glue page out, and we'll glue this down. This is a whole page, and I just folded it in half, figured out which side I wanted to use as the top. So it's going to slip over the journal like this. So I'll glue it down, and then that'll be the cover, and you could either tuck it in or pull it out on top. So, you know, that'll be up to you. And I got all my stuff in there, so let's do this the best you can here. Grab my glue stick, and let's go to it. Can't believe I forgot to show you that part. But you know, you get going on stuff and you can't think about it too much. You just keep going and don't want to miss out on what I was trying to remember to show you. Okay, I got that all smashed in there, so let's put that back in. Take this away. I'll get glue on everything. I'm going to bring this in. I need this to go just a hair under and a hair over, so I think that's probably just about right. Then I'm going to shove it up in there. Get my bone folder here. I'm going to turn it over and make sure I got the whole thing down. So now it has a part over the top of this, and I put this kind of where I wanted it to go, and then folded it over so I had my fold mark already in. Yeah, so I like this. I hope you do too. All right, so now I have my cover. I'm going to have to get all my glue off of there, because otherwise it'll glue that to the top. And I find what works best is to use those little erasers. Might have a little bit more there. So I took my envelope, I fussy cut it out and then folded it up. I might have had that already done for you before. So I want to put this in a pocket here. So in the fussy stuff that I got, that I cut out, there were some larger pieces. Let's see, and there was one. Get this out. So this is all the little stuff here. Set that over there. And then these were all the that's too big, so I won't use that. Here it is. This was kind of at an angle. It was a tag, and it got when my printer printed it, only it only print up that part. This part got pulled off. It was white, so I thought maybe I can use that for something. So I think what we're going to do is use it to make a pocket here. So what I'm going to do is mark this with my pencil, and then I'm going to fold that to the inside. There's that one, and there is that one. So let's do this. So I'm going to fold it in here. This is the one that gives you the most real estate. Cut that a little bit at an angle past that so it doesn't interfere with putting stuff in the pocket. And this one, I'm going to do the same thing at a little bit of an angle there. Okay, so I cut that off at an angle that way, like that, where we made our pocket. And then I'm going to mark, because I'm going to pull that in a little bit and make it even on the bottom here. Scoot this over so we both can see it. Okay, so I like that there. And I'm kind of do the same thing. I'm going to bring it in just a hair and just a hair. I think that'll work. If I can see my lines, there's that one, there's that one. So I'm just folding them in. So they're slanted enough on both ends. I could cut some of this off so it's not in there, but I'm gonna leave it. And this one was actually printed on cardstock, which is probably why it pulled this one in funny compared to the other ones. Okay, so now I'm going to bring my glue page back in here, and gluing that on top of my book is probably not the best way to do that. Excuse me. How are you doing? Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. This is a fun, this would be an easy beginner book. I'm going to pull that up so I don't get glue. I don't glue it to that other little tab, which I'm perfectly capable of doing. Okay, let's pull this back in here, move this stuff over, and now I'm going to run a little bead of glue on the bottom. Let's see. Do that way, and I'm going to pull this out because otherwise that's going to glue that down. Okay. All right. Try to get this at the bottom and this at the bottom because that's where I'd like it to line up, and then I can have a little bit there, a little bit here, so that we can paper matches really well with that too. Okay, put my pin back in this. Get my little ruler here. Make sure we haven't glued anything that's not supposed to be glued down. Okay, we're good. And I don't want the glue to go up, so I'm going to smash that down that way. All right. Okay, so now we can go through the tags that we have. Let's see, I said I wanted to put this in the pocket. So put this in here, and then I have the longer ones. I kind of separated them into the different sizes. So put this back here because it's different enough. And then I'll go through and add the holes once we figure out what we're gonna put on there. So this envelope should have got my washi tape out so I could put that in there. I think I'm going to do that. So let me pause you for a minute and I'll be right back. Okay, I should have picked all this stuff out before too. Put this over here so we don't get those all messed up. I've got my washi tape book so I can kind of go through it pretty quickly to see what I would like to. I'm going to move this over a little bit so we can all look at it. I'll just put it down here. So I want to use it on this to put it on here. And that's pretty neutral. That's all neutral, and I have some blue. So I get something with a little bit of blue in it. I do kind of like that. Let's do that. If I could find it real quick here. That'll be the next story. Oh, I have this. Amity Bloom, but that's pretty wide. Let's see here. Okay, I think this is some Amity Bloom tape. That has the pink from the roses, and it's not dark blue, but this has some lighter blue in it. This has a little bit of blue paper on it, so let's use this one. Bring my thing over here so I can figure out about how much I need. Rip that off, and then I'm going to turn it over and use washi tape. Washi tape, glue stick. Washi tape is a low tack tape, so it's not meant to stick for long periods. So, you know, it's up to you whether you use it or not. And the ones that I forget to use it on or don't, I'll just run, if it peels up, which it will, I will put Amity Blue, art glitter glue on it. Let's see, I think I'm going to put this over here and do this on here first. Go halfway. That's about halfway. Just stick it there. And then what I'm going to try to do is put it, nope, that won't work. I'm going to put this edge in there and that edge in there. And I'll have to cut it where it's on that thing, but we'll do that. There. Okay. So now I've got that, so it will. Oh, that ripped. How did I rip that? I bet you I ripped it with my nail, putting it on there. Okay, so we're going to put, it's okay, no worries, we're going to put some more on this side. So let's do that all over again. I'm going to move this away. That's the worst part, is finding the ends. goes there. Amity blue tape is pretty sticky, so I don't think I have half as much trouble as I do with some of the other tapes. But you know, it's always a precautionary measure, right? I think I like this. So let's go up there. Try to get that in the middle again. And this time I won't rub with my fingernail. Okay, there we go. So now I have that taped in there. And then I want to do this one too. And this I can do with the, I think I'll have to glue the edge, and it's going to go to, so what I'm going to do is glue it here and over, and then I'm just going to glue it up this side. There we go. And again, I don't want that to stick inside, so I'm going to push the glue this way. Make sure we didn't tape anything or stick anything down that way, and we didn't. So I'm going to do the same with this side. So I'm going to run this up inside there and over. And that's going to come to about there. And then this one I'll just glue down the edge, and I got a little drop of glue in there, so I see that. I will take care of that here. So what are you guys all working on? Did you see this when got paper stuck to my did you see this when Shabbydabbydoodah did Shabbydabbydoodah? Yeah, when she did this. Did you see it? Have you watched that video? Have you watched Lori Girl on the Ridge's video when she did it? I have this blue paper right here, so let's use it. And I'm going to rip it off just below it all. I guess it would be easier to do it this way because I want to put it below the line here, and I want to rip it off right with that. Let me get my bigger ruler here. Okay. And I should have done this before I glued that down. If I would have had half a brain, that's what I would have done. Okay. So I think what we'll do is just put it to the side here. And that's going to go right against the edge, right? So we said we were going to do. So I need to bring it in so it's not right at the edge, and then I'm going to tear this what did I do with my other ruler? Turn this way. Okay, so let's line that up on the edge there, just in a hair. We don't need to do much. And then I want to do this one in just a hair. Okay. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to just glue this end here, because that's going to be inside. It's not going to need to really have anything to hold it down. It won't need anything to hold it down anyway. So just need to make sure this part is glued down. Okay, so now I could take this and slip it in. Make sure it goes right to the top. Now I'll have to wait for this to dry a little bit. We'll trim this off so it'll look the same. These Tim Holtz scissors, I got them, and this nut keeps loosening up. I can't get it to stay down. I'm not going to be able to cut that off till it dries, but this side I will be able to. I keep saying I got to clean my scissors off because I keep cutting it when the glue's wet, and that's not helping my scissors any either. But it has nothing to do with that nut coming undone. Okay. And then this piece of white here, I'm going to cut that off. So you don't really need that or this. There we go. And it will get washi tape on it too. Or now we could just glue this part on here. So it's dry enough that it didn't do the... Okay. So now let's put the glue on the back part here. And if I really would have been thinking ahead, I could have easily put this in the middle here. Okay, so let's fold this down. I could have easily put these in between the pages, you know, before I glued the other page on. There. So now we have a pocket here. I have some more ideas for different things with different pages and stuff in there. I'm just having fun with this. This I'm going to leave as an over the top little envelope here, so that'll go in. This little I want to washi tape this in. So let's do that. We'll use that same tape because that kind of goes with it all. It's a little bit brighter and cheerier, but you know what? That's okay. All right. Let's tear this off here. Take my glue cap off first. Let me do that this way. I got myself a little working space again instead of having my big area, but that's okay. We're soldiering on here. Try and get that in the middle there. There we go. Okay. Let's do that. Get another piece. Sorry, I'm working back in my lap again, and I have my chair far away from the table, so I sit on the end of my seat and the rest of it's out. Okay. Putting these in will probably be the length of this video. And then I'll do another one. I'll try to put these out on Wednesdays. I have my other videos that go up on Mondays, so now I'll start doing Wednesdays. Okay, let's get that there. Try to get it in the middle. Nice part about the washi tape, you can see through it, so let's put that up a little bit further. There we go. Okay, so now we have our glassine bag in there. So that's a page, an extra page in there. And we did our pocket. We did that piece of washi in there. This, we put the extra paper on it and made it a flip out. We have the envelope, and we have this glassine bag, and we have our cover. So now we can do that and figure out a closure. I'll probably do all the tags and the tags and the pockets that we're going to do in here. So I'll go ahead and do that. I'll get some of these ready for the next time. We can decorate those and then put the closure in here on a video too. So let me show you real quick that other thing, and then I'll get off of here. So this is the one that I made, and this is chapter 1 papers too. Or no, yeah, this is chapter 1 as well. So let me put this over here. Oh, that was a piece I cut off. I'm going, where'd that come from? So this has the closure. That's the front says Paris, and the back has this on it. So that's the way that ended up going. And this is a little lace in here. This is a pull out so you can journal. And I tucked that in there. That I think it sticks out of the top, but I'm fine with that. I didn't do too much with this. I put This is a pocket here that I put on. I just started decorating this one. This is another pocket here. Got a corner pocket here. And an over the page tip out on there. Okay, so that is that. And I just made a simple tie closure. No big deal. I don't know why I just don't tie my bows upside down, because I always end up making them upside down. So there's that, okay? You can glue that back part down so it stays there. You don't have to. Just take it so they can tie it. All right, I will see you on the next one. I'll put, be sure to like and subscribe over here. Ring the bell if you will too. And leave me a comment. I love comments. And then I'll put a video over here that you might be interested in as well. So go create something fun. And we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.